Bitcoin may be ready for another huge rally. What a week it's been, ladies and gentlemen. What a week it's been. Bitcoin up over 30% in just the past several days alone, breaking that $7,000 level and even briefly testing above 7,500. Right now, we've pulled back and are consolidating on a key area of interest for me. The question now becomes, is Bitcoin ready for the next rally here on this insane bull trend? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the meat and potatoes here. With the action we're seeing right now, does this next rally look like it's going to boom to the upside into my potential target areas? We're going to discuss that. And also, if we do fail right here, right now, at this critical area, where may the pullback bring us to? So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy, my game plan, and how I plan to crush this market right now in the immediate term. So without any further ado, you guys already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. Moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up. All right, so we'll begin with our Bitcoin technical analysis. And of course, before we begin, this is not investment advice, this is not trading advice. These are only my own opinions, ideas, and observations on the market. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before investing or trading, as this market is extremely high risk, and I am not your financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments. Being said, let's begin here on the one-day time frame. Yesterday was absolutely savage, ladies and gentlemen, heinous. We ripped all the way up to nearly 7,600. Very critical level here, as it was taking out the prior highs on our last and final peak before we had our plunge deep down into the crypto abyss on our capitulation from 6,000 down to the low 3,000s. We took it out briefly. You could consider this a fake out, as breakout traders may have looked to take an entry above 7,600, as we had then eliminated that high, and the next target could have become the next peak, right? Savage. And what we're looking at now is a straight pullback, but we've pulled back into an area that does look very healthy for me here, ladies and gentlemen, right now. So you see I have my two teal boxes outlined here, right? And the teal boxes for me begin at the bottom of our structure, right? The bottom of our old descending triangle pattern formation, right? Which was our old support around 6,000. And we go all the way to the top of this support here, which peaks for me at about 6,800, 6,900, give or take, right? So right now we are in the sweet spot, and we're consolidating right in between the resistance box in the red, which begins for me at about 7,200 and ranges to 7,500. And we're chopping between that support range and our resistance box. The question which is going to be on the minds of many right now, ladies and gentlemen, is what's going on with this Binance situation here, right? If you guys are not familiar, Binance was hacked for a bunch of Bitcoins last week. They have recently halted and frozen all withdrawals and deposits into the exchange. And we got an update here on May 12th here that they're aiming to fully resume deposits and withdrawals on Tuesday, right? Which is going to be tomorrow if you're watching this video today. So the question right now is this going to play as a catalyst here for a large movement in the price, right? So the best that I can do here, right, as a full-time trader and analyst, is to look at the technicals and then mix in the potential of what's going to happen here, right? So let's just say that this occurrence here, them allowing withdrawals to be made again, dumps the price, right? One, I don't necessarily agree that that's what has to happen, right? I've just seen the sentiment from many retail traders across social media saying that they believe this is going to just crash the price in the short term. Let's hypothetically say that happens, right? To me, ladies and gentlemen, I think it may in fact be an epic opportunity here from a bullish standpoint. And the reason for that is because we have so much support all within this region here, right? That even if we drop, right? Let's say we drop from where we currently are right now, and we were to drop to the bottom of my support range, that would be a nearly 17% drop to the downside, and we still tentatively may have bullish structural support here in the macro trend, right? And the reason for this is that we broke all of these levels on the way up, just boom. And now if we crash back down into it and consolidate here, we've still now broken old resistance and consolidated upon it as new support, right? So even if that is to happen, this may in fact be more of an opportunity from a bullish perspective than one of pure panic and bearish reaction, right? Now, albeit, don't get me wrong, a 17% move to the downside would be heinous right there in the short term. But what I've really wanted to keep stressing and pounding home for you guys this week is the fact that what we're looking at in the chart right now is a change of structure, right? And this is a change in structure from bear market to bull market, right? And that's what I'm keeping my eyes on here. It's not so much just the little price actions up and downs. It's where we need to create a new structure right now, right? And the new structure would be formed if we are to have broken this resistance, which we have, back test and consolidate as new support and look to create a higher high to take out our 7,500 peak of where we failed and rejected from last time, right? That would be critical bullish keys to take away there. Old resistance broke, retrace to the old resistance zone, make it a new support, retest our prior high at about 7,550, and then break it to create a new higher high. That would be the most bullish scenario there, in my opinion, if we are to get a dump from the Binance news. All I'm saying is that there's no need to be worried about this. I know that a lot of traders in this space right now are sweating, trembling like a leaf in the wind. Oh, Kirby, oh. The thing is that you don't want to get analysis paralysis, ladies and gentlemen. When there's all of these different factors, right? We have the Binance thing going. We have the controversy with the Tether and the Bitfinex, all of it going on, right? You don't want to let this be your analysis paralysis where you wind up getting scared and taking no action. You need to have a plan here, right? If you think it's going to dump, well, you need to have a plan if it's going to dump. Are you going to short? Are you going to buy the dip, etc.? If it booms to the upside, what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to hodl, buy the breakout, wait for a retrace to support, etc.? You need a plan. I keep my VIPs updated with my plans in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Every trade I make, every entry I make, every take profit, etc., I post it all for you exclusively in VIP. Shout out to my VIPs and shout out to all future new VIPs that will be joining after this video. I will see you in VIP there. My plans right now, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be heavily reliant upon what we see here after we break this equilibrium that we are in now. Because I want to show you also, guys, some serious things here going on with the crypto market cap as well. The entire space as a whole here. We are at critical points in the structure of the trend here, right? So this is the total crypto market cap. This includes Bitcoin and the altcoins, right? So very similarly to Bitcoin's chart here, what we've seen is that this area, this is roughly about the 6,000 area on Bitcoin, right? The structure looks the same. We're almost ready to take it out now. We tested briefly to the top and we've been rejected. If we are to boom through here, ladies and gentlemen, which would be roughly, let's just say we take out all the highs, right? We'll put it right at the peak. We don't want to cut any corners here. Let's say that we take that out, and that line is at about a $234 billion market cap on crypto, right? Right now we are at about 212, right? So if we are to take out this level after purging through the box, right? We break it. To me, ladies and gentlemen, we have clear sailing really up anywhere into this green box, right? And I've outlined this here on the side. From the bottom of this box here, which was the old resistance box, to now potentially the top of my target box here, which you can see is based off clusters of old rejection points, old consolidations, etc. This could be a roughly 77% move to the upside for the entire cryptocurrency market. That is just a tentative target for me there if we are to break through that level. Again, we have not thus far, but if this level is to get purged, ladies and gentlemen, it may just be a straight rocket ship right up. I don't see much in terms of resistance or anything happening in here that would stop it from happening. We're also seeing a parabolic rise in the volume, right? Look at that volume moving average, guys. This is parabolic here. So that is including Bitcoin as well. Now, I also want to look at the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. This is just the altcoins. And we see a very, very similar thing here, ladies and gentlemen. And to me, this target area that I have is so clear-cut obvious to me, ladies and gentlemen. This was a huge level for me here. The numbers are kind of irrelevant because if you're looking at the total market cap on CoinMarketCap, it includes Bitcoin. So the numbers are irrelevant. It's just more so when you're watching it here on the chart, right? So for me, again, we're at just breaking into our resistance box now. The total crypto cap, including Bitcoin, looks much stronger. But my point being here, ladies and gentlemen, is that if we are to break through this box with momentum inside the market, and we are to get up into my target range here of just back testing old levels that probably, in theory, would turn into new resistance points, right? That, my friends, is almost a 70% move up in the altcoin market as well. If this is the case, ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be absolutely potentially life-changing trading opportunities in the altcoin market. And now I want to look here at the Bitcoin dominance to further my point here, okay? Bitcoin dominance is very high right now at over 61%. We're actually eclipsing our old highs here, which is still bullish, looking to bullishly break out. And the fact of the matter is that Bitcoin dominance has not been this high in a very long time. And as we all know here, when Bitcoin dominance is rising, it's taking more capital out of the altcoin market, right? The capital from the altcoins is consolidating into Bitcoin. Thus, when you get a pullback in a Bitcoin dominance, this means that the capital from Bitcoin is being dispersed back into the altcoins. And this is when you see the quote unquote alt season, right? Altcoin season come into play, and these things absolutely moon. Right? Historically, that's what's happened. So right now, with where we're seeing the total crypto market caps lie, where we're seeing this Bitcoin dominance rocket up to right now, I think we may be looking at a perfect storm here, ladies and gentlemen, that once the Bitcoin dominance runs out of gas here, right, this may be just an absolute bananas time in the altcoin market. It feels to me like the calm before the storm. I'm absolutely excited about this right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm licking my chops here, salivating like a dog without a bone, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for this opportunity to arise, because when it does, I'm looking to strike like a cobra out of the grass if we get a retracement here in the Bitcoin dominance, and these altcoins are the beneficiary of that decline. And I will be keeping you all updated with my altcoin positions in VIP as well. Shout out to my VIPs and all new future VIPs. You will all get my altcoin alerts when I am taking my altcoin trades. I'm specifically targeting some of these bigger altcoins here, the large cap altcoins. I see some of them have an absolutely savage chart right now that not only appears that they may have bottomed on a macro level, but also that we're seeing a confluence here with not only the crypto market cap looking ready to kaboom, but also the fact of the matter is that a lot of these coins are golden crossing with their moving averages. A lot of them are seeing a parabolic rise in volume, just like the total crypto cap is. They're creating higher lows and higher highs. A lot of altcoins, in my opinion, are beginning to look a lot more bullish than just the Bitcoin chart. The Bitcoin chart, to me, actually right now is one of the more difficult charts to look at in terms of what looks like the what's the right way to say this? Bitcoin does not look as textbook bullish, even though it is. I mean, this is a crazy move, but I'm speaking in terms of just relatively healthy looking charts, right? Bitcoin right here, this is a savage run. There may have been a lot of manipulation here. We've just seen straight parabola. In the altcoin market, I'm starting to see some more charts that look more textbook ready to rock and roll, and that is what I'm seeing here. But let's discuss further right now. I want to talk about Bitcoin targets here, what needs to happen in my opinion, and so on and so forth. But if you are just tuning in now, don't forget to moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. Satoshi needs a new pair of shoes. So as we're doing this analysis here right now, it looks like Bitcoin is testing back up into this range right now. It's pushing, right? For me, it's not going to mean anything until the prior highs are taken out. We're going to need to see a break above 7,600, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, if it's going to look to climb. And where may it climb to? Once again, if you are subscribed here, the targets I was outlining yesterday is 1, 8,500. 2, the median line at 9,000. So 8,500, 9,000, and then our ultimate peak here, which was the prior peak and an old level of support on a double bottom that failed, right? So for me, we're looking at 8,500, 9,000, and 10,000 if this trend is going to continue to the upside here. And if that is in fact the case, I would expect the Bitcoin dominance to continue to climb here. It just seems like that's what's probable to me. If Bitcoin is going to continue to be parabolic, I could see that these altcoins may still not get all the love just yet because of the fact that people are going to consolidate into Bitcoin to be leverage trading, right? And margin trading, as a lot of these leverage exchanges, they only accept Bitcoin deposits, right? That's the big thing. So when there's money to be made in Bitcoin, in the Bitcoin action on the leverage exchanges, the fact of the matter is that many traders take profits on their altcoins, consolidate into Bitcoin to deposit and trade on leverage, right? That's just kind of how it goes. One more metric to look at here, guys, the fear and greed index on Bitcoin right now, extremely greedy. We are at, I just don't want to make sure, okay, we are at new all-time highs for the past year, right? For the past year, we have never been this high. We are extremely greedy right now, which does want me to take precautionary measures here. But the fact of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, is that we're parabolic. And I don't want to step in front of this freight train right now, right? The fact of the matter is that if we're parabolic and we break above 7,600, who am I to say that this thing can't go parabolic to my first target of 8,500? The thing is right now, I'm watching this like a hawk. I'm keeping my VIPs up to date to the exact second that I make my trades, take my entries, take my exits, take my profits, etc. I'm watching these 24/7 right now. Like I said, I'm also watching the altcoin market, because if we start to see a decline here, if we are going to see a fallout from this Binance unfreeze, right, from the funds being able to be moved again, this is the time to shine right now, right? We've waited for this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for there to be this type of action in the market again, this type of volume in the market again. It's been absolutely insane. And right now, with so much opportunity looming here, there's plays to the upside, there's plays to the downside. And like I said, I'm going to be watching that total crypto market cap as well, because if we are seeing breakthroughs there, we may just in fact be ready to kick off altcoin season with the Bitcoin dominance also being a tentative factor. But you can see, guys, the recipe right now is set up for immense moves. And as we see right now, we're breaking back up into our resistance. Yeah, I got to get off here, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get back to my VIPs right now. I need to start trading this aggressively, plotting my strategies, plotting my plans. Yeah, so the key words of wisdom here, ladies and gentlemen, I touched upon this earlier. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. Don Carbonaccio does not plan to fail. Don Carbonaccio plans to succeed. All right? You need to have a plan if it breaks up. You need to have a plan if it breaks down. Don't lose your mind over things like this. Focus on what you can control, right? Don't focus on what you can't control. It does you no good, right? So formulate your opinions, formulate plans. I know I'll be keeping my VIPs up to date with my plans. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to crush it. If and when life-changing trading opportunity presents itself, you best believe Don Carbonaccio is looking to strike upon it like a cobra out of the grass. So I need to get back to my trades right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you could one last time, moon up the likes, moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. If you could, guys, share this in your chats, your socials, get it out there. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all in VIP right now. Shout out to my VIPs and shout out to all new future VIPs that are going to be joining right now after this video. I'll see you guys in VIP. And until next time, my friends, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.